Metro police are investigating after a drunk driver hit an officer. LMPD says it happened around 10 last night on I-265 near the Westport Road exit. Two officers with emergency lights on were helping a stranded driver when a woman crashed into one of the cruisers. The officer was inside at the time. The woman, who police confirmed was intoxicated, was hospitalized with serious injuries. The officer was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, and nobody else was hurt.
Police are also looking into a situation on Cedar Street. This was the scene around 10:30 last night over in the Russell neighborhood. Now, we don't know very much at this point, but the latest update we received from LMPD said the situation involved one person inside a home. When we learn more, we'll update you both here on air and, of course, online at WHAS11.com.
Today, the city is looking for volunteers to help clean up all of this, the trash and debris that's littering the waterfront.
All this left over after the Ohio River flooded. Gabriel Gonzalez is live this morning at Waterfront Park showing us how the cleanup effort is going. And Gabe, volunteers have started this process. It doesn't look like they were able to get as much done as maybe we hoped yesterday.
Hey, good morning, Grace and Jim. Yes, volunteers will still need just a couple of more days to get all of this stuff behind me cleaned up. Let's show you what we're looking at. First, there's a couple of wood pallets right here on the sidewalk, along with trash bags, some tires as well. But the bigger story, all of this tree debris that is right here along Waterfront Park, huge tree logs. Now, in previous days, we've seen everything, even a fridge door, some toys, and of course, more tree debris. The Ohio is now below flood stage, but likely a few days from its normal level of 12 feet. We spoke to David Nichols with Friends of the Waterfront, who told us it's surprising to see what makes it into the river, which is why these cleanup efforts are so important.
Waterfront Park is our city's front door. It's the first thing you see when you drive into the city. It's something that I think our city takes pride in, and they take pride in making sure it looks nice for visitors, for locals, for everyone.
By the way, more than 25 volunteers helped out on Monday. Nichols said maintenance is expected to haul out all of this trash in the coming days. Now, if you weren't able to make it out here yesterday, don't worry, there's still another time today from 1 to 4. And come out here, volunteer, help get some of this trash cleaned up. Officials are asking that you park at the that you meet at the Joe's Crab Shack, just right a couple of blocks away from here, and wear closed-toed shoes, long sleeves, and a mask. Grace, Jim.
Thank you very much, Gabe. FEMA assistance has been approved for survivors of the recent flooding in Kentucky. Governor Andy Beshear says the Trump administration approved the aid for things like immediate needs and cleaning supplies. This first round includes 10 counties, but more could be added if needed. In his latest update, Beshear also mentioned state troopers are now helping hard-hit areas.
Kentucky State Police troopers continue to assist impacted homeowners in eastern Kentucky by delivering supplies, portable heaters, generators, water, and food. They're also providing extra night patrols in the areas impacted by flooding for any security concerns, and there's always worry over looting. We want to make sure that people who have been harmed don't go through even more harm.
There is a fund that the governor has set up to help provide some relief to storm victims. If you want to donate, we have a link to do so on our website, WHAS11.com.
The jury trial for Louisville super chef Darnell Ferguson starts today. Ferguson was arrested last February on several charges connected to the alleged assault of his wife. In April, his wife said her words had been twisted by police and that she was trying to clear Ferguson's name. Ferguson is known for his now closed Highlands Restaurant Super Chefs and for several appearances on Food Network shows. He's pleaded not guilty to charges of burglary, strangulation, and assault. His trial starts at 1 o'clock today.
There will be no jail time for Takesha West. A judge gave her a 5-year probation at her resentencing yesterday. West was an accomplice in the murder of Kyle Elzy. Elzy was killed in 2021 by West's boyfriend, Kevin Thompson, at a car wash on LaGrange Road in Linden. Last month, the judge sentenced her to 5 years behind bars, but she only served 1 day before being released. West has been on home incarceration since 2021. Yesterday, in court, the judge said she's free to be out in the community, but under certain restrictions.
I want you to do an assessment, all right? I want you to do a mental health assessment. I want you to do a drug assessment, and I want you to do an alcohol assessment, okay? An assessment just lets you know where you stand.
West is also required to maintain full-time employment. The judge said that if any crimes are committed during this probationary period, West will be put behind bars for 8 years.
Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg is expected to give his weekly update today, and he's expected to give some new details about a task force for the city geared at curbing copper wire theft. Copper wire thieves have hit Louisville several times. In January, we reported on a theft that left folks in the Camp Taylor neighborhood without internet for days. Hundreds of highway lights as well were without power in 2024 because the copper wiring had been stolen. We're going to learn more today at 1 o'clock.